Okay, good morning, dear students. Today we talked about the concept of what architecture of digital data mining system. Okay, so what exactly a data mining system is? So everyone knows we have to extract, gain some useful information from the database, right? So what exactly architecture of this? So basically, it should be start from bottom to up concept. Okay, means the first of all we have to take the data in kind of any databases or database means we can say that it is a data in tabular format. Data warehouse means data should be in different format. Likewise, it is a structural, non-structural data, or we can say that it is a structural data. It is a combination of structural and unstructural data. Okay, so in data warehouse, historical data is stored. For example, what exactly data warehouse is? We are storing. There is a huge amount of data we are going to store. That is some of the huge amount of data we store means previous historical data also maintained in data warehouse. Okay, there is huge amount of data. We can say that it is a non-trivial huge amount of data we are storing in data warehouse. Okay, so when we have to gain extract the data useful data from this all the data warehouses, or we can say that it is a repository. So what are the repositories are? First of all, database, that is data stored in tabular format. Data warehouse, it is different kind of data we are going to store. The next will be data will come from World Wide Web. Okay, so World Wide Web data is stored. It's not uh, we are not take call it as a specific data. Okay, so कहीं से भी हम लोग data ले सकते हैं. Next, another info repository. There is a number of repositories out there. Okay, after after this data we are selecting, we have to do the data cleaning process. Okay, so we have seen in KDD process, that is knowledge discovery in databases. What exactly data cleaning process are? There are n number of sub processes we are going to follow, in which we have to do the remove the noise, or we can say that we have to remove the stop words and stemming words. Unwanted data we have to remove it. Okay, only those data I want to require. That's why we need to perform the data cleaning work. Cleaning having n number of parts. Like we can say that here we have to do the pre-processing here. Okay, so what exactly pre-processing is? We have already seen that one. Just I'm recalling here what exactly pre-processing is. Okay, so we have to clean that data. We have to remove stop words and streaming words. Okay, all kind of process we have to do here. Okay, so the data cleaning in which we have to remove stop words, the streaming words, right? After that, the unwanted data. Uh, I don't want to access that data. Still, the data is present in data warehouse, so I need to clean that data, right? So we have to focus on that. What exactly data cleaning is? Okay. In data cleaning, there is in real world, there lot of potentially incorrect data is given. Okay. So there is a 4 point, that is incomplete data, noisy data, inconsistent data, intentional data. So what exactly it is? So incomplete data means what? Lacking attribute values. Okay. So incompletely there is some data is missing, lacking certain attributes of interest. For example, if we are taking the employee data, let's say the employee name, employee address, and all. Okay. In which some for example, occupation equal to nil. Means some field that data is missing. So this is concept is called as incomplete. Some of the data, noisy data means containing noise, errors, or some outliers are given. For example, salary equal to -10. So is it possible that the employee salary is -10? No. So some of the noisy data, some erroneous data. Okay. So that we have to clean that all the data. Okay. What about inconsistent? Inconsistent means, for example, uh, for uh, for example, the employee age equal to 42 and birthday is 3/7/2010. Is it not the case? When the age of 42, that person, so it should be born before 2010, right? So this is the concept of inconsistent, irrelevant data we are having. So that we have to data clean that data. Okay, so this process is very important in while performing the data mining. So data cleaning is very important. Okay. After that, we have to clean that data. We need to integration process we are going to do and selection process. So what exactly data inconsistencies? Okay. So what exactly inconsistency uh, in that data? We have clear all this kind of data in data cleaning. After that, integration. Integrate means what? If first of all, we have to do the selection process. Which kind of data we are going to perform? कौन से data पे हमें operation perform करना है उसको select करना पड़ेगा. We have to do the uh, we have to select that data. For example, first data format in CSV, but I want in Excel format. So we need to convert that data in our appropriate format. This is selection process, and we have to integrate that data integrate that data on database or data warehouse server. So we have to integrate that data from the all repositories and stored it into a data warehouse server, because data uh, accessing we are doing using data warehouse server. Okay. After this process, data is selected. After that, data will goes on data mining engine. Here, the data mining engine means different kind of algorithms are used to mine that data. Okay. So it is a two-way operation. So some of the data we are extracting there from repositories and data cleaning are there. We have to integrate the data in our proper format. Then this data goes on to the data warehouse server. Data warehouse server, when I want to mine that data, the data we should be extract or collect from data warehouse server. And data will goes on data mining engine, right? The data goes on data mining engine. Here we have to apply our algorithm. All are the data mining. We have to extract, gain the knowledge from that whole selected data basis, right? So after that, finally we have to evaluate the patterns here. So how we are going to evaluate that pattern is using some different algorithms we have to use, and then we have to uh, evaluate that pattern. And after evaluating, pattern evaluation means this is one kind of wisdom. We can say that we have analyzed our data in proper way. Okay, and after that, this uh, after we have gained the wisdom, then the data we have to provide on user interface. Then user can easily see that analysis that we have gained. So this is a typical architecture of what data mining is. Okay. So I hope it is clear everyone. Everyone has to concentrate on that. What exactly process is going on when the data mining, how it is performed actually. This is a architecture given of what data mining. I hope everyone is here. So finally, it will use the user to see that data. Means, for that process, I'm giving one technical example. For example, there is a database like if I'm talking about mobile versions. Okay, there are lot of mobiles are there. That is MI, Apple, then Vivo. Okay, everyone having its own features. Okay, and everyone having its own identity. The, let's say the my A2, then A4 like this. Okay, so we have to select which one I want to take. Suppose I'm taking MI A2, so I have select that data from data warehouses. Then I'm integrating that data which I want to that format. Okay, then we have to perform the operation on that. So I'm mining the features. I'm extracting feature of that mobile. So I'm expecting that feature, and finally I could say that this mobile is best or not. Okay, according to that feature. For example, MI के बहुत सारे versions अभी market में आ रहा है. Okay, so which is better? So I'm extracting or analyzing the pattern of that mobile, and finally I will produce user or give that user interface that this mobile is best. So likewise, we have to do the data mining process. Okay, so I hope it is clear everyone. This is actually today's concept we need to focus. Okay, so this is a typical architecture of data mining. Is fine. The next one will be we need to focus on okay, the data mining, some multiple disciplines are there. So this is our data mining. It is having data mining technologies, machine learning, pattern recognition, algorithms. Lots of other disciplines are there into the data mining. Okay, visualization, statistics are there. Okay, so what are the technologies used in this? So data mining includes many techniques from learning field. For example, we have seen that statistics, machine learning, and database system and data warehouses, information retrieval, visualization, high performance computing, pattern matching. Okay, we'll see it one by one. Okay, so what exactly statistics? It studies collection, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data. Okay. Everywhere in data mining, we have to do our analysis in statistical base. In statistical research developed field for prediction and forecasting using data. Yes. So statistical method can also be used to verify data mining behavior. This is very important when we use the statistics for analyzing the data in data mining. Okay. So the next important point is information retrieval. It is a science of searching for documents or information in the large amount of documents. How we are going to find out it? Basically, this information retrieval means we are extracting, we are gaining the knowledge from huge amount of text. Okay, so I want to search that. This is totally depend upon the text mining. Okay, so what are the two major parameters we are going to check whether we are extracting the text from huge amount of text data set. Okay, so there are two basic concepts, that is precision and recall. Okay, so what exactly precision is and recall is? So we'll see it, what exactly it is. Okay, so precision, this is a one kind of parameter in which measures how you have retrieved that data. Is it relevant or accuracy? Means we are checking the accuracy of extracting your text from huge amount of database using precision and recall. Okay. So what exactly precision is? Precision means relevant uh, when you have extracted the text. Is it relevant and how many elements or how many records you have retrieved. The combination of relevant and retrieve divided by retrieve. How many how many documents you have retrieved from that browser, we have to find out the ratio of it. Okay, the combination of relevant, those documents are relevant, and how many documents you have retrieved, you have to find out the intersection of it and divide how many documents you have retrieved. Okay, so according to that, we have to find out the precision, and second one is recall. Okay, so recall means it is a combination of relevant and retrieve. So those documents we have retrieved, whether it is relevant or not, divided by how many documents exactly relevant on that query. So dear students, so we are going to see this concept on next lecture. Thank you.